What's up, people of YouTube? Regular viewers of my videos might notice that the bike, which has previously been sat in front of me for the last 6 weeks, is a different colour. That's because it's a different bike. This one's the poor little donkey. As you can see, poor little donkey isn't very well. So basically, after the last good thrashing I gave this thing a couple of months back, it started burning oil. No idea why it started burning oil, not until now anyway, but burn oil it did. So I pulled it down yesterday, which was a 20-minute job, so you don't really need to see a video on that because there's plenty of those on YouTube. But the bit that is interesting is what's going on in here. So basically, when you do pull your bike down and do a visual inspection on everything, what you need to do is check all the clearances. The most important ones being the rings. That ring is a 3-part oil ring, so you've got a top and a bottom and you've got an expander. I've measured that thing. That is less than 1/4 millimeter width. Excuse me. And you can see. Can you see all the? When I get the reflection right, you can see all the black. I got a fly on the back of my neck. Piss off. Right. You see all the mottled markings. Yeah, you can see it now. All the mottled markings there. That's from the expander ring. And also a sign that oil's been burning in behind there. So we just take him and his mate out, and the other 2 rings. Now what you need to do now is set these up in the bore and measure the gaps. So I'll just do that. So pop your ring in the top of the bore, but you don't want it at the very top there where that brown mark is, because the rings don't travel in that part, so there's no wear there. So what you need to do is just set the piston into the bore level. You've now got your ring in the sort of land area where the ring rubs, and all you do then is insert different size feeler blades until it's a nice snug fit. So I'm trying to work with one hand here. Focus. So you just double up your blades until you get the size you need. So like that's a 15 and a 13, which is 28 thou. So obviously they're from different sides of the thing, so you're gonna have to squeeze them together to get them flat, and then you just drop them in the hole. This is all good fun trying to look over the top of, there you go. Right, now that has just snugly fell out again, gone in the hole. When they're in there, just try to twist them side to side. If you've still got loads of movement, then that's not the right gap. You need to put a little one in there a bit thicker. But that's 28, and it can just about move, so we're talking 28 to 30 on that one. Right, now you now do that with all your other rings and measure your gaps, because they are all going to be different, funny enough, because they wear at different rates. Now, here's the funny bit. This is the oil rings. As you can see, these won't even sit in the hole. They won't even sit in the bore. They're that loose. They are that loose that they won't even sit. Ah, see that? They won't even sit in a bore. So I have measured these at over 1.2 millimeters, and the workshop book, which you can get free online just by stamping in 250L workshop manual on a PDF, The maximum clearance is 0.7 and I've got 1.2, so these are worn double their most maximum size. So I think we found the problem with it burning oil. Let's just have a look at the bore. see the ring just spinning around in there like a gyroscope. So you can see all the fresh honing. Oops, where's my finger gone? Here it is. See all the fresh honing down there, look, that's where the rings don't rub. And then up in the front and rear thrust space, that's where all the action is. And it still looks pretty good on this one, so all we're going to do, actually my piston, I just noticed my piston pin there because I took this apart in the dark. My piston pin doesn't look very good. So, yeah, I might order a piston pin as well, or gudgeon pin as we British people used to say. So yeah, I'm going to give the cylinder a hone in the next video, pop some new rings on this bad boy and put it back together. So I'll show you how to do that lot later on. Later.